the 90s, the mid-90s, there was guys like Dean Malenko, Crispin Wall. I'm going to name these guys, too. I don't know if anybody knows, but El Dandy, who was the good basers, Lash LaRue, La Parka, Silver King, just a lot of guys, Halloween, just Damien 666, all those guys I watched. I was in California, and I'd see them on the independent circuit, but I never got to work with them. But it was just, that's who I would study to do my stuff, you know what I mean? And even if it wasn't so much the moves, it was the way they moved or what they did, how they controlled the crowd, and the color schemes of their gear. My gear represents a lot of that. I'm paying tribute to one of my favorite stars, Ultimo Dragon, with one of his colors. His color, nice. Gold, green, and red, and I was just like, I want to match that color. And,
that's in your promo pics, isn't it? That outfit's in your promo pics, isn't it?
Yeah, there's one of them. I think so, yeah. And I was just like, I told one of my gear makers, Manuel Quiros in Los Angeles, I was like, I want those colors. My style, but those colors. You know what I mean? So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, those are the guys I choose to study. Ultimo Dragon, Shibata, Hostess, Brian Danielson, Cesaro, Claudio. I don't know if everybody knows their names, but that's who I kind of. I never knew about the Indies, and now all I care about is the Indies.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I like to watch.
Okay. What's the best match you've ever had?
Oh, man. Let's go. I'm going to say there's been a guy who's under the radar, and his name is EJ Spark, and I love this guy.
Yeah.
I've had almost a 2-year feud with this guy, and it wasn't just because we had a bunch of, spots in our match. It was more just the story we told, and I was the ultimate antagonist. I did everything to sabotage this dude, where it was almost a real fight. The crowd wanted to fight me. His mom wanted to fight me. His sister wanted to fight me. On holidays, I would send personal videos to his dad, and I would antagonize him. I would sing Merry Christmas to his mother, and on happy birthdays, they'd all, happy birthday. I just want to say happy birthday, Mom, and I go, happy birthday, Mommy. Just to really get under their skin. And every match we've ever had, I can't tell you the exact match, but I know that EJ Sparks was the best match that I've had. Awesome. This is over guys like Darby Allin, Chris Masters, my 205 Live match. This is over that, you know what I mean? I'm going to hold EJ Sparks as one of the best in-ring competitors and matches that I've ever had.
Awesome. That is fucking awesome, bro. Who's your favorite worker today?
As far as independent or mainstream?
Any.
Okay, so as anybody knows, I am the biggest Undertaker fan in the world.
Nice.
Undertaker has been traditionally passed to me from my mother, who got me into wrestling, my adopted mom, and she got me into the Undertaker, and I've been following his career ever since. As far as on the independent circuit, I can't think of anybody that I really watch. I'm a big fan of Rush. He's from Mexico, and he's the current Ring of Honor champion, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I like to watch his stuff. They call him Rush, but it's spelled Rush.
Right.
I like watching his stuff. You know what I mean? Of course, I love watching Darby Allin. Darby Allin's amazing.
Dude, I had no idea who he was till I watched him in AEW, and I'm sad that I missed out on his earlier shit, because that dude's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he definitely wants to die in the ring. That's his thing. He wants to die in the ring. He's not afraid to die. He is not afraid to do anything. I wrestled him and almost killed him, and he was just like, that's all you got? You know what I mean? So, Darby Allin's definitely one of those guys I like to watch, because we're the same size, and he's just an animal. I like to watch a lot of old Japanese guys, too. So, definitely watch those, Nice. I'm a big fan of, I love Shibata. I wish he could come back. I definitely watch his stuff.
Awesome. Growing up, who did you cheer for?
The Undertaker, no doubt.
Okay.
The Undertaker, and as far as if I flipped the channel, man, it was definitely the Luchadors. I was a big Booker T and Juventud Guerrero fan. I don't know why. I do know why now, but back then I was just like, oh my God, Booker T, he was getting a push, but I used to raise the roof in my living room. I used to do the Harlem Hangover on a pillow. And as far as Juventud Guerrera, I used to grab the bottle and spit it out in the living room and get in trouble. But those two guys I was just like a fan of. I was like, oh yeah. And then, last year I'm sitting in the car with Juventud Guerrera, and I just wanted him to know how much of a fan I was. And Juventud just looked at me and said, that's cool. That's cool. With his list, he had the list, so he was just like, that's cool. And I was just like, no, you don't understand. Like, this is cool.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I got a picture with him. He was so cool, man. He was awesome.
Awesome. Josh Payne and the guys from DWO are friends of mine. It's a great fucking company, man. Or it was. I'm not sure if they're still running. But talk about your experience working with them.
I love Josh Payne. I love Kevin. I love all of them. VRC is what they're called in New Mexico. I think it's the Death Race Cartel or something like that.
Yep.
I came to DWO in 2016, and I wrestled one of my fellow students, Pinky Santino, who's a giant freaking beast. And I came here, I didn't know anybody. Nobody knew me. Came out, nobody cheered. By the time I left, everybody was like, we want to see him back. And they chose that day, that night, to bring me back again.
Nice.
And ever since I've been employed, I just kept coming back with them. And I love New Mexico. New Mexico, like, this DWO is the only company that is pretty much running in this town of Albuquerque.
Right.
And I've become a household name where people are just like, they know me now. And I've become a bigger and better talent working under DWO because of everybody that's been there. I've feuded with guys like Thunder, who kicked my butt, and just a whole bunch of other people. And
yeah, was he stiff or what?
Say it again.
Was Thunder stiff?
Thunder was amazingly not.
Oh.
We actually got into a real life fight, and it's available on YouTube, and you can definitely check that out.
Wait. Repeat that. What the fuck happened?
I'm sorry, Thunder. I love you. I'm so sorry. I know you hate when we talk about this, but it's one of my greatest accolades too. Me and Thunder had a huge, big rivalry, and it carried on from the backstage into the ring, and we fought. We beat each other up. He slapped me so hard. I told him, I was like, I'm pretty sure I knocked out during that time, and
wow.
I probably gave him a few lumps, and I choked him and dragged him all around the ring. It's all over YouTube. You can definitely check that out. I think I earned his respect. I'm a kid, coming into his territory. I'm on the rise. Fans are liking me. They're cheering me more, and I think he was just more like, no, this is mine. This is my time, my territory.
Right.
I'm the old guy. You're the young kid, and
yeah, because he's been there since the beginning of DWO.
He has. He's been there forever, and that's what it was. It was just like, this young kid is not going to come in my backyard and poop in my backyard and not clean it up. You know what I mean? You clean up, whatever you do here. And I think that's what it was. And literally, we threw blows backstage. We threw blows in the ring, and I think I hopefully I earned his respect. When I see him, I know it's definitely a handshake and eye contact, kind of thank you, sir, hello, sir.
Right.
Just to let him know that, hey, I will fight and I will wrestle. So we can pick one, And it was a lot of our troubles were, he's old school and new school. I'm a spot monkey and he's not. He likes to call it in the ring. I like to lay it out, and I can do both, but I'm more of a layout. Let's lay it out, and it didn't go well. He was like, "No, we're not doing this," and I said, "No, we are." And he goes, "Okay, I'll see you in the ring. See you in the ring. Bing, bing, bing. Here we go." And that's what it was.
Damn. Let me switch gears here real quick, Gino. How did you did MMA?
I did MMA for a little bit.
How did you get into it?
I actually was trying to bond with my biological mother, and she was just kind of, really into MMA. And she's like, "Come on, screw that wrestling stuff. Come do something real." And I'm like, "You don't understand. I broke my jaw. This is as real as it gets. What are you talking about?" And I enrolled in Millennia MMA. It was in California, and I tried the classes for about a year or two. And I did it for cardio until they were like, "All right, well, do you want to fight? And I was like, for real? Like, y'all want me to enter a contest and everything? And they're like, yeah, like, you know, you're pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, I tell stories. You know, I dress up. You know, and I never got to fight professionally. It was more, I was just doing it honestly to bond with my mom.
Okay.
We never had a bond, and then I did it for also cardio reasons. And I was never trying to be a UFC fighter, an MMA fighter. I was just strictly trying to bond, and that was the only reason why I did it. I love MMA. I respect MMA. My favorite fighter is Tito Ortiz and Conor McGregor.
Nice.
Why? Because I love to talk trash, and I steal a lot of their work from them. So,
okay.
But other than that, yeah, that's why.
Okay, awesome, man. How many legit street fights have you been in, and when was the last time you were in one? And what happened?
I've been fighting my whole life. I want everybody to understand that. I've been fighting my whole life, from state to state, city to city, from gang rivalry to a supermarket store, last banana fighting over, you know, a TV kind of thing. I've been fighting my whole life. I will fight you to the death. I will bite you. I will scratch you. I will poke your eyeball out. I will fight you. Fighting is nothing new in my family. We're Puerto Ricans. We come from nothing but brawling and fighting. You say the wrong thing to a Puerto Rican, we are fighting. We're throwing down no matter where, what, why, how, we're doing it.
Right.
So, with that being said, the last fight I was actually in was at a grocery store. Literally walking in, a guy thought he knew me. I had no idea who he was. I'm in a new, different type of state and city. It was the wrong identity. This guy came up to me and wanted to fight, and he was just like, "Do you know who I am?" And I was like, "No, you're not talking to me." Like, what? And he was just like, "Yeah, you know who I am. You know who I am." And I was like, "Dude, I have no idea who you are. I'm new to the city." And he's new hands, and I just wasn't gonna, you know, I'm not gonna take my lumps, man. I'm gonna fight. So,
right.
Me being the wrestler I am, you know, I'm not good on my feet, but I am definitely good on the ground, and I will choke your ass out as I feel I should to defend myself, and I will kick you in the face as you're out cold.
Nice.
And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So the police came there, and I said I was just defending myself, and everybody around that watched it. Of course, cell phones went out. I wish I would have gotten the video, because I upload everything to YouTube, and I wish I would have had that video to upload to show that really happened. I can't have the camera footage, as you know, they use it for evidence. So, but that was one of my fondest fights. But I've also had my share of getting my ass whooped. I made fun of a guy in high school. I was sitting drinking my Slurpee. He walked in. I said something smart. You know what I mean? Made fun of the way he talked, and I can't say anything about the way people talk, because I talk weird too. He walked in, walked out. I said something again. I'm sitting on the curb. Next thing you know, I wake up to my friends, and they're like, "Oh, you got knocked the F out." And I said, "What happened?" He came out, and he just gave me a couple shots to the back of my head and knocked my ass out.
Wow.
And that was the last time I talked smack to that kid. So I've had my lumps, you know what I mean? But I've been fighting my whole life. I got 5 older brothers. I'm the youngest of 6.
Oh, shit.
I've been fighting my whole life. And that's nothing to me. I try to avoid it now. I'm a little older or a little slower, but when I was younger, man, high school too, you know, I grew up in Anaheim, California, and it was definitely a gang life. It's not just Mickey Mouse banging over there. It's legit. It's California banging everywhere. Spanish gangs. I couldn't hang out with the Spanish because I can't speak Spanish. I couldn't hang out with the blacks because I wasn't black enough. I couldn't hang out with the whites because the whites, I can't dribble a ball. I'm not sporty. And I couldn't hang out with that, you know, anybody else. So we had a mixture of blacks, whites, Mexicans, Asians, and we would fight. You know, we would just, it was just at the time where the brown pride and the blacks didn't get along, and I couldn't hang out with both. So I was fighting them both. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, fights are good. Fights are good and great until you're out of high school and now you're going to jail. So I try to avoid that. You know what I mean? I don't want to fight anybody now. Last fight I got into was definitely that grocery store, and that was after Thunder. But it said Thunder was after before that. So,
dude, that's fucking funny, man. You said you're no stranger to using a bat. I was told at a young age that if a guy's bigger than you, use something, or if there's more than one person. Does that principle still apply?
Yes, those same rules apply. I just found better tactics now. I was always told, look, man, if you can't beat them with your fist, come back for them with a bat. You know what I mean? But that's the street mentality. Now it's